analyzing the games,
Game plan was great.
the players,
I would want him to be a runner like Mahomes.
the plays,
That is a massive, massive mistake.
and each
The more I
other.
think about it, the more I'm fine.
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. A finish strong Friday on Zolak and Bertrand, always presented by 128 Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, the company that finishes every job strong. And from the team at 128, have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you to all of those who have served and continue to serve our country. As always, 128 will be on standby 24/7 this weekend. Book your plumbing, HVAC, drain cleaning, and electrical today at call128.com. Hi, Zo.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. Finish strong Friday.
There you go.
Sure is.
Friday, a Memorial Day weekend, and it sucks outside.
It doesn't suck.
It's cold.
It's a nice day, though. Sun is shining.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's coming tomorrow for 3 days, which sucks. Because it's really the start of summer. Like, we would always, during the show, you'd give a list of 5 songs. I give a list of 5 songs. You're not allowed to give any lists after the Puerto Rico song.
Oh, please.
Because I just can't stop singing it. And we just play it. Like, what are you going to play with your car windows down, sunroof open, heading to the beach? It doesn't feel like a beach day. That's all. Doesn't feel like it's summer yet.
You're saying the weekend starts
Wednesday.
tomorrow. You had plenty of choices where to park today in the parking garage.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
people- you
Excellent
people that
parking
work here-
available all the way around.
You people that work here, you got it made. You never have to come to work. Really, like 3 days a week.
Are you talking about the whole building, or are you talking
Yeah,
about
no.
Beasley Media, Boston?
The building. I would never criticize Beasley. I
Oh,
would-
of course not.
I would for something.
You would?
They've been some. Yeah.
What is it? What's bothering you? What's on your mind?
Nothing.
What's grinding
Hey,
Scott's
yeah, why don't you
gears?
finish strong Friday
What's grinding
here?
your
Yeah.
gears?
What's
Let's
in your-
air it out. It's an air it out Friday.
Here's
Vito's been on a heater. Let's
Yeah, let's start Zoe's heater. Come on.
Here's what I'm annoyed with. Like, I pay a lot for my yard. Like,
Yeah.
I pay a lot for them to cut the beds, to do it, to blow it. And like with our winds this week, and I've talked to you about this. This isn't any normal pollen. This yellow powder stuff.
It's
No,
very normal pollen. It's a
not
yearly
yellow pollen.
occurrence.
It's the long. I've never seen this much stringy. The long beaded ones where they're in a pool. They're in all the beds now. I just had them all done. It looks like crap. This pollen.
Ugh.
Like, you can't blow them out of the beds once you do the beds. Like, what are you going to do with all this pollen sitting there? And you know how heavy it is. It gets wet.
Well,
It's just,
I've tried to tell you that the mulch beds are not like the carpet in your living room. You shouldn't expect it to be clean, like vacuum clean.
I like it clean.
You just got to accept that it's outdoors.
Yeah.
And there's going to be leaves and
Right.
pine needles,
Dog crap.
and anything that might get in there.
Maybe you should get out there with a rake and turn over the soil.
Maybe you
Maybe
should
you
do
should
that.
suck it today, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
All
I've
right.
never
I
heard
like
someone
this.
complain so much about the yard who didn't do the yard work.
Yeah, right. He didn't even do the yard
he
work. He
asked
just
me-
paid.
Yeah.
He asked me what bugs you.
Yeah. No, I want that. I want more of that.
So I said that it bugs me today that I made it here in 37 minutes.
Wouldn't you be happy with that?
Totally happy about it, which tells you what a jack wagon the other freaking 3 days are. Really, the other 4 days. There's no reason for that. It should be like this every day. What are all you people not working today? Just blowing it off? I know people get a jump on Memorial Day weekend and you travel. Like Thursday was supposed to be the biggest travel day of the year. I would expect to see more cars today. I thought there were more cars out there today, but there wasn't.
We got to give a shout out to Tommy from sales for being here.
Tommy's here.
Oh,
Tommy's here.
He's
Way to
Paul,
be a grinder.
He's Paul B. Jr.
I think he lives here.
He might.
Well, Alex doesn't live here anymore. He passed out 3 times in Waltham. They kicked him out of Waltham. Party animal.
Three
There's
times
no-
this week or when? 3 times all time? What are we talking
How
about?
much money you got?
I have enough.
Here's the keys to my truck. Really, really nice truck. I'll bet you Pat Callahan isn't coming in today. If he comes in, you get my
He's
truck.
not. He's definitely not coming in.
There's no chance.
And keep your truck
today.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. At least I'll have my truck when I leave. That's all.
You'll have a way home. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no chance you're getting food today. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We need Pat Callahan to get the food.
No, but he does bring food drops. He does. He's the Frank Pepe's guy.
It's true.
Yep. And they bring a drop, boy. Whew. What'd be something if Frank Pepe's Pizza showed up for everybody today, huh? That'd be neat. Take McDonald's at this point, you know? A couple cheeseburgers, a couple filet of fish. Somebody sends Uber Eats. You never know. Never know what this day entails.
It's true.
What are you bitching about?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing bugs you today?
No, nothing.
Okay.
It's great. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Finishing strong.
Bugs me that
Doing my best to finish strong.
He keeps standing up. Why is he standing up? Why don't you sit down? Enjoy the show. Look at Mia. She made herself comfortable.
Mia had an incident this morning.
This was 2 days ago.
Oh, I thought it happened today.
Oh.
What?
Walked into the glass door.
She walked into the glass door over
I've done
there.
that before. Not here.
They can sneak up on you.
In front of everybody.
And Tom just can't let it go. He just said it was
Did you use your head?
it was traumatic. It was traumatic. She had a Dunkin' cup in her hand.
Yeah.
And there's
A year ago,
a problem.
A year ago in Dedham, I went to meet with this doctor. There's one of the sponsors here in Felger. Does the reads for him now for the manscaping and for guys to have surgery to pick things up.
For the man boobs?
And there was a bottom floor that wasn't finished yet, and the glass was there. And I thought the door was open, and I'm running out of there. He's with me. I hit it so hard I almost knocked myself out, right into the glass, and you could see my cheeks and nose impression on the
So you
glass.
went face first right into that baby.
Son, I've been hit that hard in football. I never get hit.
Did you try to play it off, or you just embraced
No,
it?
he's right there.
Yeah,
He
you
goes, "Are
can't.
you okay?" I go, "No."
Well, he's a doctor, so at least you were there. You could get medical attention if you needed it.
Good job, Mia. We didn't know your whereabouts. Yeah.
If you've been hurt at work, call our friends at Catches Law. Remember
Yeah,
that.
Catches.
Yep.
Okay, free
care of it.
consultation.
Call Sean today, man.
Go with the team that's going to fight for you until the very final whistle.
Damn right. Damn right.
What kind of sports things would you like to speak on today?
I think Fred watched so many poor sports last night that it made his stomach upset. He couldn't come to work today. I hope he feels better by Monday. Hardy's worried about it banging out Monday and still getting credit for the holiday and still getting a comp day. So in essence, you get 3 free days out of today, Monday, and
Oh, that's interesting. If you call in sick on
Nobody's-
a holiday that you've agreed to work, you
Yes.
get to then burn a sick day for the holiday and then
I
use the
bank
holiday
the
at another
holiday.
point.
I called
That-
BS on it. Hardy goes,
That
no.
is
It would be next level.
that is next level.
No, he goes, read your stuff. Hardy goes, read. It's in there. If you're scheduled to work that comp day,
We have a policy, like a written policy somewhere.
I think it's that loophole. It's like Vrabel getting Belichick at the end of the game, technically on the clock and a penalty. Like got him on that. You can do it if you want. I think.
Well, they probably.
And Fred's brilliant. Fred could be. No, seriously. Like
if
Fred,
anyone knows how to get around this policy,
Fred's
it's
going to bank that day Monday for technically working, but I can't because I don't feel well. But you're going to get off Friday and Monday because you're belly. So I hope he gets better. That's all. That's genuine.
Is it?
No. Yes, it is.
All right. Did you happen to see Chris Gasper's coaches' rankings
Yes, I did.
in the Boston Globe?
Yeah, I got a big problem with it.
What is it?
But the hockey coach is number one.
Marco Sturm and Chris Gasper's rankings.
I was stunned when I sat on the couch and I saw you guys last night.
Number
I
one.
could not
Yep.
believe it.
Talking about this on our Bella Early Edition last night with Trenny. Like the Bruins themselves, Chris Gasper wrote, this is probably a surprise. So he will probably not be surprised that you're surprised or that you're upset. He said, ultimately, the job of a coach is to get the most out of a team, and nobody maximized their talent more than Sturm, who squeezed every last ounce of blood from the spoked B rock in his rookie season behind the bench. Here's the problem I have with Chris Gasper's list. Here's the problem. He factored in. Now, you might be surprised to hear what I'm about to say.
Okay.
He factored in the Diana Rossini situation into Mike Vrabel's ranking in his story, which on one hand is undeniable in that it's something to watch, and it's certainly something that has impacted the team's offseason and his ability to do his job as head coach. I mean, you talk about Fred banging out on a holiday. Mike Vrabel banged out on the last day of the NFL draft.
Yeah, he's been here every day since.
That's highly unusual.
Yeah.
Highly unusual. And so I understand why it's something to watch and to see if it impacts him and his ability to do the job moving forward. I don't think we have that answer yet. I mean, we know it has impacted his offseason and his work in the offseason, but I'm talking about once the team is back and once he's coaching games, does it impact his ability to do that job? And so I get it, but I also wouldn't hold it against him yet until it actually does impact the football team, or it looks like he has not done a good job as head coach. Because as head coach, coaching games and coaching his roster, Mike Vrabel did a far better job than Marco Sturm. And that's not to put Marco Sturm down because I think Marco Sturm did a great job.
He did. I think he's better than Vrabel.
He writes, if it weren't for Vrabel's Diana Rossini infidelity, Vrabel would be number one. But he said he's had a self-inflicted reputational wound.
You know, this list came with a morality clause.
Well, I mean, listen, it is a football story, and that's what Chris Gasper is telling you, that his off-the-field, now very public issue with Diana Rossini is could potentially impact the team.
Right.
I mean, I think that's undeniable. But I don't know that it has yet. That's all I would say. I don't know that it has impacted their ability to prepare for games and win football games. It might be the case. We might look at them through a month of the season and say, man, Vrabel's just not the same guy, or the team doesn't look as prepared, or, any of those things could happen. But it hasn't happened yet. I feel like he's getting in trouble for something he hasn't done yet.
Bingo. Because he's been there every day. Long. So he's invested.
Except for day 3 of the draft.
Correct.
Which he was not there for.
Yeah, 100%. Sort of unprecedented, right? Nobody's ever done that. One of 32 head coaches. You're the only one not there on day 3.
But if you miss day 3 of the draft and then you go out and win 11 games this year,
Does it matter?
I mean, I don't think the Rossini thing actually affects it.
No, I don't
Go
think
out
it
there
does
and
either.
pop Seattle week 1. How's he preparing his team?
Absolutely.
I think there's a lot riding on game 1. I do. I know a lot of people just push this out there as a loss. I think they could jumpstart a lot of things with a win out there in Seattle for many reasons. Quarterback, head coach, team identity, all of it. Run the ball. Are they going to be able to run the ball this year? They said they want to.
Sturm is 1. Vrabel is 2. We'll get to 3, 4, and 5 coming up on this list. And your reaction to it, Chris Gasper with a great column in the Globe, ranking the current coaching situation in Boston. We'll get to more on this coming up next.
Also not here either.
No yacht rock today? Not going with a little yacht rock? Friday before Memorial Day weekend? No? That's just not warm enough for Zoe. It's just not warm enough for him.
Not at all.
No
No
Michael McDonald? No Doobie Brothers? No nothing?
Not yet.
No.
No Christopher Cross? What are we Yeah?
Maybe him.
Huh?
Maybe him.
Okay. No Kenny Loggins?
I want some Huey Lewis today.
Huey Lewis.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I heard people. Never mind.
What? People were what? Listening to Huey Lewis?
Guess he's got a large.
Does he?
He's a John Hammer. Yeah.
Is that John Hamm? You call him John Hammer now?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a good nickname.
So Huey Lewis is
That's what I heard on a podcast.
interesting on a podcast?
Somebody was talking about
Well, so
it.
it's fact. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's got to be real then.
Yeah. Huey Lewis, huh? Wow.
Good for him.
Walking on a thin line, right?
Good for him.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Highway to the danger zone.
What a great rumor for John Hamm, by the way. I mean, that's what he's most known for. As a successful actor, that's what he's most known for.
I don't know that it's a rumor. I mean,
I know people that
there's
watch
like visual evidence
I
on
know
a couple
people
of photos that are out there. Like, damn.
I've heard people talking at a party that they watch movies of him just to see if it's real. Yeah. He's packing socks in there. Come on.
Now, if that were you, no, you're the wrong guy to ask.
Why?
And someone was like, "Is it really that big?" You'd be like, "Well, let me show you."
It's bigger.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're him, are you just like, yeah, no, here, you want to take a peek?
Take a peek.
You know?
Here you go.
I mean,
Wasn't he on the sideline
Look,
for the
look
Super
at
Bowl?
my ankle.
He was on the sideline for the Super Bowl.
I think he was.
You got McCone there, who's.
Yep.
I mean, what do you do at parties, McCone?
Tape that thing down, and yeah.
Where'd you get that woman's hat?
I forget whose hat that was.
That doesn't fit your head.
No, it wasn't my hat. Wasn't my hat.
Why would you have it in an airport?
How long ago was this photo?
Oh, man.
Yours-
16 or 17, probably?
Right,
Yeah.
He's wearing that
decade
outfit
ago.
right
Yeah.
now.
Had more
Are
hat.
you wearing the same shirt today? Oh, he's wearing the long
Long sleeve version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Homer
5
Simpson's
different versions of this one. Yeah.
That's a nice color. It complements your eyes, McCone. That's nice. That's a terminal in an airport, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's San Francisco.
Oh, Cisco.
Yeah, wedding.
Look at that.
Wedding out there.
at that.
Destination wedding.
About that.
I
Huey
would've
Lewis,
I would've
San
replied no.
Francisco,
Yeah.
Bay Area guy.
Big Joe Montana.
Right?
Tie it all
Yeah.
together.
To tie that all together,
Montana's favorite band.
All right, so 3, 4, and 5.
I imagine life as Huey Lewis in the 80s was pretty fun,
Oh, my God.
right? I imagine that guy had a good time.
The heart of rock and roll, yeah.
That was you.
Huey Lewis was Montana's favorite. That was his favorite band.
Played
yeah.
his retirement party. Chris Berman.
Is that a respectable? Is that a respectable favorite band?
Yeah, I mean, given that they were massive.
Picture
in
the
80s.
time, you crazy nuts.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
back then,
No,
that's a
big pull.
normal answer.
But I think they were friends, right?
Oh, yeah.
They were Huey Lewis and Joe were friends.
Joe was in San Francisco forever.
Right.
They met at a ton of events, and Joe's like, he kept going to his shows. It's like Belichick following Bon Jovi around.
Bon Jovi,
Right?
yeah.
It's like Bon Jovi playing Bill's retirement party. It's like the same thing. And that's where, infamously, Chris Berman was playing air guitar on the stand on speaker, jumped off and tore his ACL, and my dad was one of them that helped carry him out to the car. There's a lot of good stories here. Huey Lewis, shattered knee, good stuff. Montana, yeah. Well, you bring up San Fran, so yeah. Trains from out there too.
Wow. Huey Lewis, not his real name.
Like most radio people.
Like who? What's your real name?
Scott Zolak.
All right, so who are you talking about?
Talking about like
Music. You talking like music people?
Cadillac Jack.
Oh,
Not his real name, Cadillac.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Right. Yeah, it's music people.
Yeah,
They all
yeah.
do that thing.
Right.
Hugh Anthony Craig III. His father was from Boston.
Anthony's last name.
Yeah, that's a tough band name. I
Craig.
guess he was probably
Craig.
right.
C-R-E-G-G.
Craig. Sorry.
Craig. Hugh Anthony Craig III.
Never heard of that name. Craig.
Professionally known as Huey Lewis.
Craig the Leg, I bet he was called.
Boom. All right, now back to these ratings. 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5.
So anyway, 3, 4, and 5. That's going to be the show today. 3, 4, and 5. Number 3. Who would you put number 3?
I would put Marco Sturm 3.
Oh, well then tell us your 1, 2.
I would go Vrabel 1.
Yep.
Joe Mazzulla 2.
Thank you.
And yes, it was a terrible postseason. I understand it. But he's about to be named Coach of the Year in the NBA.
You didn't have Tatum for 80% of your year.
Marco Sturm overachieved with talent this year for sure, but so did Joe Mazzulla. And I'm not going to, with a championship under his belt, overlook what he's accomplished, despite the fact that he has had flameouts in the postseason.
But now you're talking career. And if you're going to do that, I'd put Joe Mazzulla 1. Joe Mazzulla has a title. Joe Mazzulla's won at the highest level. So if it's who's the best, who's got the best body of work, it's Joe Mazzulla easily.
He gets the bleep kicked
He's
out.
won
He's eliminated.
winning percentage, playoff wins, titles. I mean, he's got all of that, and even despite the horrific ending, but I'm weighing it for the here and now, like snapshot, power rankings, here and now, what have you done most recently? And I'm holding that part against him, which is why I don't think that Gasper's wrong to put him third.
I think the buy-in that he got from the Celtics this year in the regular season from that team and the way that they overachieved and played. And look, Brad Stevens even talked about how, you know what, it's kind of overrated in terms of just, you know, if you can play hard, that doesn't necessarily translate to the postseason. But I don't think you can overlook the buy-in that he has from that roster.
To be fair here, and for people that are critical of him, like, take Brown out of the equation. Brown and Tatum can play. For him to get the other guys to blend and to play and to show up every night and to play with intensity. It was never like, oh, they look like a dog-ass team.
Yeah.
They always play hard. They're always ready to go. They're pretty tied up. They're pretty wound, not wound tightly. What's the word I want to use? They're pretty buttoned up. They're every night. They're professional, and they show up and play. And that's leadership.
I know the championship is what your ultimate goal is here, by the way, and you can't take that away from Joe Mazzulla. And so now I was just arguing for Joe Mazzulla over Marco Sturm.
Yes.
But what run was more impressive? What Vrabel did last year or the 2024 championship with the Celtics?
Vrabel last year.
I think Vrabel last year.
The Celtics said
Well,
you even
that's-
criticized the path.
That's why I got him ahead of Mazzulla right now, because of the what have you done for me lately category.
Celtics were wagging.
That was a super team.
Yeah. Put that super team together. All veterans. No kids like that are playing fourth and fifth and saying, well, who's this player? Who's that player? You know, you're not Pritchard playing much. He's coming off the bench.
For Vrabel and Sturm, too, it was two unexpected runs. And for me, it's where did they end up?
Let Sturm go add 2 cup players. Stanley Cup players to the roster.
They
See how
won
he
2
does with them.
playoff games.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Patriots went to the
And didn't
Super Bowl.
they look like dog ass that Sunday home game, afternoon, playoff game?
No show.
Yeah, no showed in that home game. Did not play well at home. That's not getting him ready to play at home. There was a pattern there to not playing well at home, and he should have attacked that. I think he's done a good job. I'm with Beto on that, but I think it's Vrabel 1, Joe 2. Sturm 3.
I'm not telling you that Sturm is a better coach than Missoula. I'm just basing it on the here and now.
You think he had a better year than Joe?
I think he did because, well, I can't discount the collapse of the Celtics. I can't discount the collapse.
It was bad.
I can't discount the fact that it didn't feel like they
thought we were
wanted to
blaming
make
the
any
stars.
adjustments as it was slipping. The sand was slipping through their hands.
And then a really bad adjustment in Game 7 with the starters.
And then the starting lineup in Game 7 to me was unforgivable. That was a bad mistake. That should not have happened. It was a bad lineup. It was a bad decision. I think Marco Sturm, took the team to the playoffs, and it really wasn't in doubt for much of the latter half of the season that they were going to find a way to get into the playoffs. They were going to be there. That was not in doubt.
Let me put it this way. You got a Game 7 in the hockey playoffs tonight and a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs tonight with these two teams playing. Who do you have more confidence in
To win a game?
to help their team win a game? Sturm or Missoula?
Oh, wait a minute.
I would say Missoula.
What are you
Yeah.
talking? What are you talking? How are you factoring hockey in here, or about the two coaches though?
Yes. I would say Missoula.
But I'm thinking about
deserves that.
I'm thinking about Canadians. I'm thinking about
So Gasper's got Sturm 1, Vrabel 2, Missoula 3. And then he doesn't put Chad Tracy fourth. He puts Marko Mitrovic in the fourth spot, and he's not wrong.
Totally agree with that.
He's
Chad
not
Tracy has a
wrong.
gig because the other guy got fired.
And he hasn't been here very long. We have no idea
I don't
what
know who
he
he
is
is.
or what
Right.
style of manager he is. And I know that the Revs have had a pretty damn good season so far.
Yeah.
He's done a good job.
I don't know.
What, you don't think they've had a good season?
They've had a good season, but for me, for the Revs to not be 5 on that list, it's got to be something that makes me tune into a game. Average Joe sports fan tune into a game.
They're trending in that direction right now.
T-Bone trying to talk a little cleat here. Yeah.
All right, well, then take him off the list, and they only rank 4. T-Bone's
what if
only
it's-
ranking 4, and it's
and-
Chad Tracy.
And what if it's Cora/Tracy?
That's still last place,
Yeah.
easily.
Because of the
Doesn't
poor
change
job
it at
Cora
all.
did. Right.
Doesn't change any of it.
Nobody knows who
If
Chad
Cora
Tracy
was still
is.
here, you'd put him
Yep,
5th.
I
Yes.
would.
Yep. Given what the team's record is, yeah.
I mean, the guy got fired. Was it with good reason? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Do I think he's the problem with his team? No. He's one of the smaller problems with that team. But he did get fired. So if you're going to rank a guy who got fired ahead of someone who's currently in the job doing a good job, that feels really unfair.
Yeah. Breslow showed him.
Let's grab headlines right now with Tim McCone. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Zolak and Bertrand on a Finish Strong Friday. 617-779-0985 is the telephone number.
Was that Herbie Hancock?
I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear it, so I don't know. Was it Herbie Hancock?
Hancock.
John Hancock.
You like kids?
It's Herbie Hancock. Yeah, that reference is kind of dated, isn't it?
Come on.
There's
definitely
I'm
is.
sure there's a segment of the listening audience that will not get that reference to Tommy Boy.
How about the Weekend at Bernie's? Like, yeah,
That one.
Yeah,
same-
you're
same-
playing with fire there. Yeah.
What year was that? What year was Weekend at Bernie's? Like 88?
had to be early 90s.
Somewhere around
80s.
there?
It's like saying you see Ferris Bueller Day Off.
89. July
89.
5th of
So-
89.
So Tommy Boy was what,
So,
94,
somewhere around
95?
there, yeah.
So I'm bad to ask that, but not bad to ask. Have you ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is filmed in the 80s?
Yeah, I think that's a more popular movie.
Oh, okay.
Like I bet if we looked at the box office for Ferris Bueller and the stream numbers and download numbers, et cetera, for Ferris Bueller, that still does pretty well.
Caddyshack.
Box office for Ferris Bueller's Day Off, $70.7 million. What do we think Weekend at Bernie's did? Was that very popular when it came out?
22.
Zoe says 22. Survey says $30.2 million.
Well, not bad, though.
Popular than you think.
Yeah.
buddy.
However, the budget for Weekend at Bernie's was $15 million. The budget for Ferris Bueller's Day Off was
Really?
$5 million.
$5 million bucks.
Well, it's filmed it on the steps outside in Chicago,
Right.
In a restaurant, at his home, most of it, or the school.
You would have thought that parade scene was.
I was going to say the
pricey.
parade.
Yeah, big deal. You found a rich house out in the middle of the woods where Cameron's dad's car was kept. That's it. You got
Did
5
some
locations.
damage there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drove it right through the.
Probably half the
glass.
budget.
That was not AI.
Blew it there.
They didn't have AI.
We got one
there.
shot at this.
Right.
Doesn't that cheapen so much of what you see? Hasn't technology in a lot of ways taken away your awe
Yeah.
of anything in film?
There's
That's a
only-
special effect. I mean, special effects, that used to be something you'd marvel at. Now you're
Yeah.
like, who cares?
Yeah, the stuff now, like the cruise movies and all that Mission Impossible, screw that. I don't even watch them. Like, the only one that really got me, like, at the beginning was Jurassic Park
small
when it
TV.
came out. Jurassic Park.
Can't see half of it. Yeah.
Small TV.
Tiny dino.
You're
Am
showing
I
it
wrong?
off again last
so
night.
he showed it off again last night.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to have said what I said to Zoe? That I thought he was showing us the kitchen TV again? I thought you were shooting the kitchen TV again. Back me up. Someone back me up on this.
I'm with you 100%.
Thank you.
You want to come over and see the TV?
I do.
I do,
I kind of
yes.
do.
You're more than welcome to.
Zoe claims it's 84 inches.
Come in, you can bring your tape, measure it, and then get the F out.
Centimeters, maybe.
If that's 84 inches, then those are concert speakers
You know-
that he's
Yes.
got it
His
next
TV
to.
from Europe. He's working on metric.
Those speakers are 4.5 feet tall.
The speakers look massive.
No, they're huge.
The TV does not.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to video.
You're overcompensating with the speakers.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have my kid video me measuring the TV. I'm going to put it on one corner
right.
to the other with a tape
Okay.
measure.
All right. That could be fun.
Yeah.
That could be a
It's
nice
going to say 84. And you're going to be like, sorry, Zoe. Your wall's really big.
a big wall. That's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a big blank wall.
Hey,
Got
all
a
right.
gimmick tape measure.
From the joke shop. But he gets actually really upset about
He-
this.
I
that
know,
the
yeah,
TV
he was-
does look small when
Yeah.
he videotapes his TV, as often as you do. I mean, you do videotape your TV quite often. For
I
us.
watch content and film it, yeah.
Thank you.
Watch
He's
you
a,
guys.
he's a photojournalist.
Yeah.
That's what he is. A
Sitting
photojournalist.
in.
Where were we?
Chad Tracy.
Chad Tracy. Chad.
Chode.
Chad. Chode Tracy is so called.
Hey, Chode, Scott's like 95 Sports Hub. Guys,
Yeah, you should get in there. Ask him a couple questions. Show up at the presser. Did get an email, though, that is interesting as it relates to the coaching class in the city. Mark writes, I remember in 2019 that if you were to ask which city had the best group of coaches, it probably would have been Boston. Here was what was going on, to go back a number of years. 2019, Bill Belichick was coming off a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Brad Stevens had an overachieving bunch. He calls them the Bridgies, the overachieving Bridgies that were in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bruce Cassidy had the Bruins in the Cup Finals. Alex Cora had just come off the 2018 World Series, winning against the Dodgers. And Bruce Arena, he writes, brought you guys beer. Well, he was also Bruce Arena, who was and still is a guy with a great resume and storied career in soccer coaching.
Right.
I mean, that guy was a big, big name. It was a huge get for the Revs to have him. So it was Belichick, Stevens, Cassidy, Cora, Bruce Arena. He said you still probably could have claimed this as recently as 23-24 when you still had Bill Belichick and he still was Bill Belichick, much like you talk about Bruce Arena. He was still Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Joe Mazzulla, who had won a championship in 24. Cora, crappy team, but was still doing a good job. Monty exceeded expectations until he didn't. And then Caleb, who went to a concert with you guys.
Fair.
This is all true.
Yeah.
As of
It was a
2024,
great time.
all of these things were true. He wants to know which city do we think might have the best group of coaches now. He says it might be a while to figure that out, but it could be a good topic. And where would Boston rank in the coaches category these days? Where does it rank? I still think it would rank, without going through every major sports city in America, I still imagine that the group of coaches is pretty good and would stack up pretty well against most cities.
You're better in Pittsburgh. You're better in Chicago. You're
But-
better than Philly. Are you better than
You're
New
going to
York?
have two of the reigning coaches of the year here, essentially.
Right. And you're not finding that anywhere else. But I would just say the only thing that brings down the group in a really bad way is the Red Sox. The Red Sox really bring this down. Obviously, not just because of Chode Tracy, but they fired their manager, and now they got a guy who's brand new to the job. He's never managed a major league club, and the team just can't find its way to hit. By the way, what was the latest on Roman Anthony? The sprain that he's dealing with?
Yeah, Sam Kennedy confirmed today. It's not a tear, but it's a sprained ligament in the base of his ring finger.
Oh, that sounds great.
I don't love that. That's the type of thing they shut you down for a while because they wanted to make sure it heals properly and heals fully.
Told you a week ago he can't swing a wiffle ball bat.
That's
Underhand toss.
That's not good. They most certainly undersold that injury that he's dealing with. Maybe they didn't have full knowledge of what they were dealing with, but that certainly didn't stop them from telling you it was no big deal and he would be back quickly.
I don't know why
Because that's the gut reaction of every team.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jaron Duran. Sorry.
I don't know why they keep rolling him out to talk.
Sam Kennedy?
Yeah, just it's
never
worse.
good.
It's worse every week.
It's never good.
He's getting ripped again this morning. Just terrible. Well, we're looking into for people to know we are looking into acquiring a bat. Are you?
Mike and Dudley would like to know if you bought your 84-inch TV from TikTok.
Nope.
Okay,
Get
good.
it from BJ's. I
Okay,
told you that.
not
awesome.
TikTok.
Awesome.
Not
place.
TikTok. Anthony has a hack for you to take care of your mulching situation.
What's up?
He said he can't stand the oak pollen strands and maple keys on his black mulch. This is a guy who knows what he's talking about because Zoe and I look at those things and we're like, what are those strands? Those are, of course, oak pollen strands.
My wife goes, "You go get that. There's a dead animal in the yard. It wasn't an animal. It was like a
pile
ball
of-
of these wet ones
Yeah.
rolled up.
He said spray the mulch with Lockscape. I've seen
Yep.
this.
It's like glue.
It's like glue that
Yeah.
you spray on top of your
Hard covering.
You could spray. I think you could spray it on like pebbles too, like
Yeah,
rocks.
it's like lacquer.
Yeah, it's like landscaping lacquer.
Yep.
Great way to put it.
Yep.
He said, and then you can just grab a blower and blow
Polyurethane.
because it blows everything off the mulch and the mulch doesn't move. And he said, "How you doing?"
Yeah.
No. Seriously, how you doing? That's what he wrote to you. That's from Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.
That's his hack.
I have seen that, and I'm going to need 25-gallon bucket. It's going to cost me a ton to go do that. Then I got to get a sprayer. Then I got to have somebody spray it.
Now, just again, we're all over the place today. Chris writes in the Chris Farley documentary, they interviewed the director of Tommy Boy, and in that documentary, he said back in the days of video rental stores, they tracked the numbers of movies that were rented. He says, from what I remember, he said the number one rental in the 90s was Jurassic Park. Number 2 was The Godfather, and number 3 was Tommy Boy. And to this day, the director cannot believe how popular that movie became and the staying power that it has.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Imagine that.
David Spade and Chris Farley were a good team. Like
No, I find you either love Tommy Boy or you don't care for it at all.
right.
Oh, yeah, no
love
doubt.
it. I love it.
love it.
Me too.
Love it. When he's on that boat and there's no wind, and hey, Fatso, I'll shove your head up. It's like, this is great. Yeah. He was after the cute girl. Rob Lowe was a dick in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That made me not like. I love that movie so much, and you know how much I love Rob Lowe. It took me a while to get back to loving Rob Lowe. After saying Almost Fire, I loved Rob Lowe. Or About Last Night. Oh my God, what a great movie that was. But Belushi and Demi Moore. Go see that movie. You want a good love story? Oh my God.
What about the trip to Blockbuster? Just the excitement about that. I missed that, man.
Do you remember?
Still have my membership card.
Do you really? I think isn't there one left? I think
We
there's
used to
one
sit
left
there and
somewhere.
wait for the new releases, and we'd go to the parking lot, and we'd see people walking in to return. Remember, he had the cart there. You had to stack them.
Yes.
On? And we wouldn't go there. We'd wait and run to the cart to get the new release, and then at the last couple of years of Blockbuster, they popped up with the bucket of popcorn. Remember that?
Yep.
It was a bucket that had just instant popcorn in it, and just like, yeah, you took that home. We're gonna go have the movie.
Yeah, it was an event.
The last Blockbuster store left is in Bend, Oregon.
Bend over.
Isn't Drew there?
Yeah, Drew lives there.
I wonder if he goes to Blockbuster. And apparently they've just done a dynamite business because they sell merch there.
Oh, so you could go
buy
get there.
a
Oh,
Blockbuster
yeah.
T-shirt.
So it's like Blueberry Comics.
and they've had a huge resurgence because I don't know if you guys realize this, but there has been a massive resurgence in physical media that people want
You were
VHS
talking
tapes
about
to
this
collect
not too
it,
long
and
ago,
they
yeah.
want DVDs.
George
and they-
loves CDs.
because it's nostalgia and people want the stuff.
Yeah.
And so they've done a great job, great community support, and people love the store, and then they get tourists that go there now. So it's now become a tourist thing.
Yeah, the guys that put my system in for Fidelis Hi-Fi, they came over and I said, I got an issue in the pull house. I think I have a overmodulated receiver. It's an old Harman Kardon receiver. He goes, let me go see it. He goes, I used to work for Harman Kardon. And it was like, I had that system from the early 90s with remember when the Laserdisc came out?
Oh, yeah.
You got a Laserdisc player and all that. He goes, this thing's a relic. Looks like my water heater. He goes, wow, that still works. That's great though. Look at it. It's like 30 years after. It's still working. I'm like, yeah, I want to upgrade it.
The Laserdisc didn't really take off.
Sure did.
The laser what?
The
Excuse me?
Laserdisc didn't really
Disc.
take
Yes.
Disc.
Yes.
Disc.
I mean, because
disc,
the laser
disc.
dick did take off
Yeah, it was
in
big.
a huge way.
Laser
That
dick?
was a big
Enhancements. Yeah. Can't cover your mouth and then talk into the mic.
Yeah,
Because
what are we
people are going to hear that. Yeah.
One more time for the people.
I have a couple Laserdiscs.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And you've already told that story. That's not news.
Oh, okay.
We know. Matthew Stafford has signed a massive contract extension.
Man.
What does it mean for Drake May? We will discuss coming up. Big contract handed out yesterday in the NFL.
He could buy a yacht.
Matthew Stafford. He could buy a yacht. He could pay one of those Yacht Rock acts to play on his yacht. Is what he could do. He agreed to a 1-year, $55 million contract extension that could be worth up to $60 million with incentives. He's 38, and that means with that extension, he's now under contract for the next 2 years. Does that mean that he's going to play next year? I think it does.
Yeah,
You think that?
I do. Rodgers is done after this year. Like, that's definite. Stafford can still play. As long as his back's okay. As long as his back feels okay. He's always had issues with his back. And you say, okay, what does this do? Well, the guy that finished one vote behind him in the MVP race is going to be next on deck next year to go past that number on a yearly average. I read this somewhere last night too. So with his cap hit, that takes them sort of out of the AJ Brown bidding. Who it doesn't take out of the bidding is Patrick Mahomes, whose cap hit I think is $35 million this year. He's renegotiated his contract twice to keep pushing it back to create cap space for the team. And that has them to have the ability to potentially go get A.J. Brown. I don't think they're going to. I think he's coming here. But makes you a little more nervous than a Jacksonville or a Rams because Mahomes actually has a low cap hit for who he is. You know, a lot of people say he's the best in the league. He's underpaid. No, he's not underpaid. They push the money around. They renegotiate it. Extension. Already two of them. Boom, boom. I think he did 2 and 3 years. Because you had Chris Jones, you had to pay him. He was holding out. All those guys. Kelsey was making 20. Paying too many guys, too much money out there. Wasn't enough balance. Then our line got killed because you had to get rid of your tackles. And he got killed in the Super Bowl. And that's why you go out and you pay Joe Tooney money, you know? I wouldn't worry about the Chiefs, though. I don't know who I'd worry about. Like, he's like, yeah, he's not going to Jacksonville. He's not going to the Rams. Chiefs, I don't know. Miami has no receivers. Why would he want to go there, though? If he hates an offense that doesn't involve throwing the football or doesn't get a ton of targets from Jalen Hurts. Did you see he didn't invite Jalen Hurts to his wedding?
Yeah. I think that tells you all you need to know.
He is gone. Yeah, too many signs. Just report the damn thing. Let's go.
So the question now is, what is this going to mean for Drake May? Does this just up the value again for Drake May?
Well, he's got to have a good
Is
year.
this automatic that Drake May now makes $65 million a year? It's 2 years and 105 that is now left on Matthew Stafford's deal, and it's the guy who's right there with them in the MVP race. Does that now mean with a good year, it's big dollars, record-breaking dollars for Drake May?
Look what Lamar gets.
You say yes? We'll pick it up right after headlines in 90 seconds.